Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Crazy Pro-Wrasslin. Welcome back to episode 2K20 Random Matches. We are in Albany, New York for a very, very special main event tonight. For far too long, main event has been an afterthought show. It's just a recap show. Tonight, we reinvigorate it. We reinvent it. We make it what it's supposed to be again. It's a minor show still, but it's supposed to be a show that's still entertaining, that still features your underused superstars, to bring up your up-and-coming superstars, to show what your future stars may look like. And tonight, we make the show main event, great again, because this main event match is a women's division match, and it's going to tear the house down as a triple threat match. As you see, we've started off with a legend and Trish Stratus, and one of our opponents, none other than NXT's own Candice LeRae. As I said, bringing Candice LeRae is essentially what main event is all about. To showcase future superstars and showcase your current superstars the way they are meant to be. And the final piece of this women's division match puzzle is none other than the Empress of Tomorrow, Asuka. She's going to put on one hell of a show tonight. Some would say the underdog in this match is going to be Candice LeRae. The legend, the veteran Trish Stratus is obviously probably the fan favorite to win this matchup, because if you're a betting man, you would bet on the legend and the veteran in Trish Stratus, because she has the experience, she has the talent, she has the everything to go all the way. But who will come out on top? Only time will tell, and I cannot wait to find out. And the crowd is fired up for this one, and they rightfully deserve to be. Trish Stratus, Candice LeRae, Asuka, some of your top stars in WWE. They're going head to head to determine who is the best of the best. No title on the line, just absolute bragging rights. And this is the best way possible that I can think of to reinvigorate this main event show, to reinvent what this show is all about. And if anybody can pull off a main event caliber matchup, it's these three superstars. Some would say, but where's your Charlotte Flair? Where's your Becky Lynch? Where's any of your four horsewomen? Where's your Anti-Diva Paige? You know, where are your superstars that essentially were a bigger part in building the women's evolution? And I would say, you know what? You don't need that, because this matchup is exactly what the women's evolution is all about, giving more female superstars the chance to shine, the more female superstars the chance to showcase what the women's division is all about. And that's what all three of these female athletes are doing right here, right now. Asuka had the first pinfall of the matchup, playing mind games with Candice LeRae. And mind games is exactly, oh my goodness, what is that? Candice LeRae is definitely, as I mentioned already, is definitely the underdog. She has only been in NXT, yet to be on the main roster. And Asuka in with the devastating submission hold, but Candice LeRae knows submission holds very well thanks to her husband Johnny Gargano. As a part of the Gargano way, Trish is in the ring. I thought she was going to maybe do a double team against Asuka. Would have been a smart strategy there. Asuka is a massive threat in this matchup. I mean, Asuka's already, as it is, gotten a close pinfall, a close submission hold. So you want to get rid of Asuka. That was a momentary pin there, folks. I don't think the ref had noticed it. But nonetheless, the match continues. Trish Stratus and Asuka going head to head. Some would say this is a dream match. A match for the ages. And it's not out of the question to happen. And Asuka once again in with the pinfall after the T-bone. Trish Stratus the first to her feet though. She has to take the fight to Asuka, but Asuka in with this devastating kick. She do not want to let Asuka get an attack game on. And Trish Stratus, the Canadian she is, famously using the Bret Hart sharpshooting counts, try to break it up, but Trish didn't budge at first. Did the second time around. Trish into the headlock, striking the face of Candice. Now what does she, try to go for, I think, a dragon sweep or something of the sorts. Candice LeRae saw it coming a mile away. Reversed it. What a kick to the back of Asuka's head, forcing Asuka to roll out of the ring. Now it's between Candice and Trish. Two blonde bombshells. Now Candice LeRae in with the lion salt. And talk about using Canadian maneuvers. Let's not forget the most famous Canadian of all, Chris Jericho, made that lion salt famous. Now Candice LeRae, what is on her mind? What is she thinking to set up? But Asuka's back in the ring. She better be careful, and Asuka with the German suplex. Now turning her attention to Trish. Wants to do a big maneuver from the top rope instead. Enter with the Super Hurricane Runner. But how did Trish, I don't know, maybe Trish in with a chick kick out of nowhere, but how did Trish get up off that Hurricane Runner? I think maybe she had managed to gain a wherewithal to kind of maneuver her body so she didn't get the full effect of that Hurricane Runner. Now Asuka with a kick to the gut of Candice. Into the hip attack. This could be Asuka's match to win. Referee was momentarily distracted, slow to the count. Candice managed to kick out. Asuka not phased right now, not just yet anyways. Asuka going to the top rope. Got big things on her mind, in with an elbow drop. Straight to the chest. Near fall once again. This match has been mostly Asuka, folks. Asuka is still, out of all these competitors, the freshest of these competitors. And now wedged in the corners, Candice and Trish. Asuka going to Irish whip, but no, reversing it back. Making sure to squash them in the corner. Who's she going to cover? Oh, hit the elbow drop on Candice as she is exiting the ring. Elbow drop on Trish. It was on Asuka's mind. Oh, missed the kick. We don't know what happened there. Now Asuka in with the submission hold once again. The locking tight on Trish. But Trish, the veteran that she is, manages to escape it. We've got Asuka on her shoulders now. Beautiful maneuver right there. She's got to turn her attention back to Candice, but both are taunting. Who knows why? This late in the matchup, that's the last thing you want to do. Asuka thrown off the apron there. It didn't quite hit with effect. I chopped the leg down on Trish and straight on the attack on Candice LeRae. But Candice LeRae entered the roll-up, but unfortunately there's no count-outs on the outside. Has to be done in the ring. But at least she managed to reverse that maneuver. Could have been very catastrophic if it was hit on Candice on the outside. Candice LeRae with a nice Hurricane Runner to Asuka. Now Asuka could very well be in trouble. Candice LeRae fired up right now. Turn her attention to Trish, but Trish just like that, throwing Candice ribs first into the steel steps. Saying to Candice, baby doll, if you want to make it in the WWE, you do not do that. You do not let any of your opponents gain their composure. You do not let any of your opponents get their breath. And now, I mean, that's funny though, because Trish, but then again, Trish is the veteran. She knows when she can and when she can't. But I don't know if she's seen Asuka. Asuka is thinking of something. I don't know. What is she doing? Now she's going to the top rope instead. Turning her attention to Candice. I don't know what she's doing. She's taking too much time, but Trish wasn't quick enough to take Asuka out. But Candice got to be out of this matchup after that vicious elbow drop to the outside. Now Trish going to the top rope. With Asuka there too. She's thinking of a superplex, and it connects. Superplex connects to Asuka. And that could be the end, folks. But Trish saying no, not quite yet. Getting Asuka to her feet, in with a clothesline. Another clothesline. And with a drop kick to finish it off. Now dragging Asuka to the middle of the ring. Making sure she's far away from the ropes. I don't know if that's going to be it. Not quite yet. Going to take a much bigger maneuver than that. But then again, it can at least take out some energy, some stamina from your opponent for forcing him to kick out. Candice LeRae, what is on her mind? Oh, I don't know where she's going there, but what an amazing reversal from Trish. Forcing Candice LeRae to the outside. Now kick to the gut by Asuka. Going to the hip attack, didn't even run off the ropes. And Asuka, I think, realized that wasn't going to get the job done. Kick to the gut again. Another one. Finish off with the Asuka kick. The Empress kick. And Trish isn't close enough to the rope, but still managed to kick out. Didn't even need Candice to break it up there. Now, taking Candice down. Targeting the arm there. Trying to make sure to wear that arm down. Perhaps for the Asuka lock later on. What is on Asuka's mind right now, though? Kick to the gut of Candice. Oh, speaking of submission holds. Dragon Sleeper locked in tight. But Candice managed to reverse it. As I mentioned already a submission specialist in with a roll-up. The scissor roll-up. Not quite. That was a very near fall, though. This late in the match, it was a very smart strategy to do quick pins like that. What the heck? I think Asuka just took herself out there. And now it's down to Trish and Candice. The Trish had the sharpshooter in, but Candice that quick to reverse out of the sharpshooter to escape. Realized she had to do that. Because if she didn't, it was going to be all over. Candice. Was on Candice's mind. She's got the Candice escape, the Gargano escape, locked in, but Asuka, wait, no, he didn't. Candice not letting go. Asuka tried to get rid of, tried to take Candice out, trying to break it up by diving on top of Candice. Candice no-sold it, so Asuka realized the next thing she had to do, and quick as possible, take the referee out. But that might have been a mistake, but now the referee can't even count this cover right here. That's 6, 7, 8. That was a friggin' 10 count. But still, folks, I don't know. As I said, in a matchup like this, you have to do whatever you have to do in order to survive, to keep the match going, to benefit yourself. And now, Dragon Sleeper locked in again. Asuka is so devastating with those submission holds. But Trish, as I said, the veteran that it is, she knows every escape possible. Bulldog. Now it could be down to Trish and Asuka. Back and forth contest right now. And Asuka went for a belly to belly to reverse to the elbow. A sharp elbow at that. Reversing the suplex. And Candice focusing her attention on Asuka in with the Black Widow. Or an octopus stretch. Now Trish. Dropkick to the head of Candice, forcing Asuka to the outside of the ring. Back of the head, dropkick. That's the receipt for the dropkick that was just received. And now Candice, once again in the middle of the ring, nowhere to go. Trish has nowhere to go. Gargano escape, locked in tight. Asuka's on the outside, and Trish taps. And Asuka's just a little too late getting to her feet. Oh my goodness, holy living hell. That was one hell of an exciting contest. And how fitting was it that the finish was a future WWE superstar, future main roster superstar, future main event superstar, tapping out a legend in the business, a legend in the industry, a legend who helped pave the way to what the women's evolution is today. Candice LeRae getting submission tap out over Trish Stratus. That is something. That is huge. That is friggin' amazing. And that is what main event is all about. That is what the main event show should be all about. Your top superstars, your future superstars, your underused superstars, showing off their talent, showing exactly what they are all about, showing that they mean business, that they are world title worthy. And with that being said, folks, that's all we have for you tonight. Hope that you enjoyed it. If you have, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. Turn notifications bells so you don't miss a single episode to come. Keep tight, keep well, keep fighting the big fight. I shall see you next time.